Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to the new stream, where tonight we are going to play Mass Effect, the Legendary Edition. I've never played Mass Effect at all. I shouldn't say that. I did years ago start playing it very briefly and didn't really love the whole over-the-shoulder thing, so I ended up not really getting into it. But I really didn't play enough of it to have any idea what was going on. So we're really going through this pretty blind. And we'll just check up on the chat here. We've got John W. here saying hello. Cirque is here with a hello. Thank you guys for joining. Let's see here. So, as always with a new game, I have different settings and things can be surprising. So the other thing I'm doing tonight is I've changed up my setup a tiny bit. I'm trying a one PC streaming setup. From what I understand, I will have plenty of firepower to do that. So hopefully everything works as planned. If we find that it doesn't and that things look bad or sound horrible or something like that as a result, I can always jump off the stream, go back to the other setup. It'll take me about 10 minutes and then we'll jump back into it. But I think we're going to be okay. And Samik is here, says, looking forward to it. Loved Mass Effect and heard they made some changes with the new edition. So far, everything I've heard has been positive. So that's a good thing. Steve H. is here, says Mass Effect is my favorite series of all time. Hope you enjoy it. From everything I know about it, it sounds like something that's going to be right up my alley. So, let's go ahead and get started here. I went in earlier tonight just to kind of jump in and just make sure things worked, but I really didn't get into the story or anything, so this is going to be a basically blind playthrough, so definitely I'm going to ask and put a little reminder in the bugs in the top left. Please let me go through this spoiler-free. Tips are welcome. Hints are welcome, but I would love to be able to experience this as naturally as possible. So let's see here. So we need to start a new career. Now I do want to make sure that my settings are right. Yes, I am the last person left who inverts the Y-axis on their controller. And I will be going through with a controller just because I think it looks nicer for viewers. John says there's tons of lore in the game. A lot of it is in your codex. So much thought has been put into this universe. And that's what I'm really looking forward to. So as much as I liked Dead Space when we ran through it, okay, something's not right here. I have no visual.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
Bear with me for a moment here, folks. Okay, well, this is odd. Okay, I've got it on my screen, but it's not showing up in OBS. Hmm. Well, this is very strange. I tested this earlier and it worked fine. Okay, I'm going to back out of it, reopen OBS, and see if that does the trick. If it doesn't, we may have to just take down the stream and try again. Okay, we're going to see if this works now. All right, now we have a visual. Let's see if this switches properly. Okay, now we're up and running. So unfortunately, this single system setup is going to be kind of strange because if I have to jump back and forth to OBS, you're all going to see it all. But I guess that's not really that big of a deal. I can take some time and try to sort that out later, but it looks like we're working okay. I apologize for the holdup, but now we should be good to go. All right, so we have to pick a character here. Do I want to play as John or Jane? Let's see here. I think I'm going to roll with John because, I don't know, something about that animation just looks weird. That facial animation. So I think we're going to roll with John. Let's go through as a dude.
Please log in to access your profile.
All right, so first name is Fisty. And I guess we have to be Shepherd no matter what. Okay.
Profile reconstruction complete.
And Morgan's here and says, hello, welcome to the chat. And I am also attempting, I don't know if it's working or not. Let's see. Am I able to stream at 1440? I am. Okay. So we're also trying to stream in 2K tonight. So that means the latency is going to be a little bit higher. So when you post in the chat, you probably won't hear my response for a little bit longer than usual. Now I just want to make sure that I've got things in the right place in OBS. That has to go there. Now we should be good. Okay, now we should be good. So my name is apparently Fisty Shepherd. Origin Earthborn, reputation Soul Survivor, class Soldier. All right, so profile reconstruction complete. Press A to begin or B to go back. Well, the only thing it really let me do is change my name. Let's just go back and just make sure I didn't miss anything.
Access your profile.
Nope, that's it.
Profile reconstruction complete.
All right. Confirm your character is complete. You'll be unable to change any settings. Well, the only setting I had was a name, so I guess I'm going to roll with that. We're good.
Identification confirmed.
And we're going to go with normal combat difficulty. I've never played it before. My understanding is it's not that challenging. So we'll go with that, and then auto level up. We'll leave that off. Whether points are automatically or manually assigned. Yeah, I think I want to manually do that. Level scaling, legendary. In classic mode, the original 1 through 60 level range will be used. Instead of the new 1 through 30 level range, XP and talents point progression remains the same, but the number of levels is doubled. So, does that mean I should go with legendary or I should go with classic? I'm thinking I'm going to go with legendary, and I'm guessing I can change these things as we go, so shouldn't be that big of a deal. Squad power usage, we'll adjust that later because I don't really know how that's going to work until we play it. All of that looks good. I'm okay with some tutorials in the beginning because I've never played it before. So let's go through it. Cirque says the ironies abound.
Shepard?
All right, I'm going to
Earth
quiet
one?
down and listen to the lore here.
No record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets. Learned to look out for himself.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that will one day be explained, but not now because it cut off. Hopefully you all got to read that.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
Well, this looks cool so
We are
far.
connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. The board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
All right, well, that's cool.
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Okay, so I've got some dialogue options here already. So that's the official story, but only an idiot believes the official story. I can agree. I can say you're overreacting or tell him to cut the chatter. I'm going to go ahead and agree. I'm sure there's more to the story than we're being told. Otherwise, we wouldn't have much of an excuse for a game, would we?
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
That hat texture looks really cool. Looks really good. You get that, Commander? Is he upset? I heard, or you made him mad? Let's ask if he's upset.
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Okay, so Samik says this is such a fond memory lane. I'm sure it is for people who've played it before. I have not played it, so this is all new to me. And Steve says Seth Green is your pilot. I thought that was Seth Green. Okay, so we can wander around the ship a little bit.
I'm telling you, I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Okay, so I can talk to the navigator.
I grew up on Eden Prime.
You can basically talk to pretty much everybody, it looks like.
Nihilus isn't telling us about this mission.
That's crazy. The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
All right, let's talk to the pilot first.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
And there's Caden, whoever that is. We'll talk to Caden.
You probably don't want to keep the captain waiting, Commander.
Can I talk to any of you, or are you just random NPCs? You're just random NPCs. Talk to the navigator.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I heard you arguing, or he wants to see me. I heard you arguing.
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
Well, I really don't know anything about it, so what do you mean?
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Okay. So Steve says, in the dialogue wheel, the top option is Paragon, nice. The bottom is Renegade, mean, and middle is neutral. Morgan says, Navigator Presley looks like Clint Howard. I'll take your word for it. I have no idea who that is. Okay, so we can be nice, we can be neutral, or we can be mean. For now, or we can investigate further. Let's investigate further. Okay, so I can learn more here. Tell me about these stealth systems.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
Okay, so a shakedown run. A shakedown run is something that you'll do in... Really, it's more of a naval term when you take a ship out and put it through its paces, push it to its limits, quite literally to see if when things start shaking around, if anything breaks. So that must be translated over to this as well. All right, so do we think this is a cover for something?
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
All right, let's continue investigating. Tell me about the captain.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
So something is going on more than just a shakedown run. And now you can tell me about this Turian Spectre, because I have no idea what that is either.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was long ago. Investigate further. Plus he's a Spectre. Well, we're going to investigate further because I want to know everything. Oh, no, we're not. Okay. All right, return. Plus he's a Spectre.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command, and they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Those are some very interesting eyelids. Okay, so I think we did all of our investigation. We'll just be friendly for now and say I'll look into it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
All right, and Morgan says you'll know who he was if you saw him. Ron Howard's brother, he's in everything. Okay, that makes sense. And Canaplex is here with a good evening, Fisty. Good evening, Canaplex. Welcome to the stream. And can we talk to you? Oh, no, we're going all the way over here. Dr. Chakwas. Chakwas.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Uh-huh. Relax, Jenkins.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool, even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
All right, let's investigate a little bit. So this is very reminiscent of and I know this is an older game, but this reminds me very much of the Fallout 4 dialogue system where I don't really know what I'm going to say. I just assume that it's going to be something about telling me about Nihilus.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
There we go.
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
Okay, we'll continue investigating. Tell me about the Spectres.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Okay, so they're a secret organization that is somehow mandated to go do whatever the hell they want? Okay. We'll continue to investigate. Tell me about Eden Prime. You said you want some real action. You want to get off of Eden Prime.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Okay. Well, why are we going there?
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Okay. We'll investigate again just in case. Nope, that's everything. It's just another mission.
Do your job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
All right, well, there's no rush.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not going to screw this up.
We've got an investigate option again. Same stuff. Okay. Goodbye.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
All right, so I see those little things pop up where it's a Paragon +2. So I guess every dialogue choice we make is kind of setting things into motion for the future. So I know there's specific endings that people go for and different things that people want to try to unlock, but being my first playthrough, I want to play through it just however it feels natural to me. So we'll see how that all goes. And Cataplex says, I love this trilogy. The fourth one wasn't as good. Yes, I've heard that. Which is always kind of interesting to me because oftentimes, I've never played it, but oftentimes when there's a really, really strong reaction against something, it's because somebody took a risk. And maybe that risk is kind of interesting narratively. I don't know. I know nothing about it. So if I end up really loving these three, then maybe we'll play the fourth at some point. But I don't know. I have definitely heard that it's not very good. And Samik says that was tactfully put. John W. says, tip, check your codex regularly for updated information on the universe as you learn stuff and talk to crew members after every mission for new dialogue options. Okay, so if we look at the codex, let's just check it out here to get used to some of the systems. All right, so aliens, council races, Citadel and galactic government. Okay, so this basically breaks down all the lore for me.
1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council.
Okay, I'm going to start this again so we can hear it. It's actually a pre-recorded audio. I don't even need to read it to you.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
All right, so that's good information. So now I know a little bit about the First Contact War. Citadel and galactic government, a massive space station that serves as the political and economic capital of galactic culture.
Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation.
Okay, so that guy we talked to had legitimate reason to assume a Spectre being here meant something else was going on. And just catching up on the chat, Paragon will affect a skill check type system later in the game. Yep, that makes sense. And John says, is the screen blurry? YouTube shows 140 instead of HD. It does that to me sometimes too. And tonight, 1440 should be an option. That's the whole reason I changed things up tonight. So if we can actually stream in 2K, I think that will be cool because it lets me stream at a higher bit rate. So we should have a crisper, cleaner looking stream doing that. So far, everything seems to be good. I haven't heard any issues from anybody, but do let me know if anything's weird. So we've got one more entry here. Humanity in the Systems Alliance. The Alliance is the government and military of humanity beyond Sol.
Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counteroffensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.
Okay, so there's more lore on the First Contact War. Then we have the Systems Alliance.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational...
We'll start that again, because I was talking over it.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
Okay, so we've got a good chunk of background info on the universe here. We have secondary things here. Oh, we've got all kinds of stuff that pops up in here. All right, so let's see here. Personal history summary. Profile. Now, this one doesn't read itself, I guess. You were born on Earth, but you never knew your parents, a child of the streets. You learned to live by your wits and guts, surviving in the hidden underbelly of the megatropolises of humanity's homeworld. Eager to find a better life, you joined the Alliance military when you came of age. You volunteered for an expedition to Akuz, a lush world on the outskirts of Alliance space that had suddenly dropped out of contact. Arriving on the surface, your patrol found the settlement intact, but no survivors. At nightfall, the Thresher Maws struck, mindless abominations of teeth and tentacles that rose up from beneath the earth. Constant gunfire couldn't drown out the shrieks of your fellow soldiers as they were dragged down to a gruesome death. 50 Marines died on Akuz. You were the only one to make it back to the landing zone alive. A monument on the planet commemorates the massacre, a grim reminder of the price humanity must pay as they spread throughout the stars. So we've got lots of good writing there. Humanity and the Systems Alliance. So we've got a whole timeline here. Okay. 2069, Armstrong Outpost at Shackleton Crater becomes the first human settlement on Luna. It is formally founded on July 24th, the 100th anniversary of the first lunar landing. 2103, Lowell City in Eos Chasma becomes the first human settlement on Mars. So at least those first two seem to be named after astronauts. 2137, Eldfell Ashland Energy Corporation dominates helium-3 fuel extraction from the atmosphere of Saturn. 2142, construction of Gagarin Station. Jump Zero begins beyond the orbit of Pluto. 2148, prospectors discover the Prothean ruins at Promethei Planum on Mars. 2149, translation of Prothean data leads humans to the Charon Mass Relay. Systems Alliance founded to coordinate exploration and colonization of extrasolar worlds. 2151, a shipping accident at Singapore International Spaceport exposes downwind communities to containers of dust form element 0. Alliance begins construction of Arcturus Station. 2152, roughly 30% of the children born in Singapore after the element 0 exposure suffer from cancerous growths. Systems Alliance begins settlement of Earth's first extrasolar colony world, the planet Demeter. Okay, so we've left the solar system by 2152. 2154, Commander Shepard is born. That would be me. 2155, Systems Alliance occupies completed portions of Arcturus Station as a headquarters. 2156, some children of Singapore exhibit minor telekinetic abilities. 2157, Turians encounter human explorers. First Contact War. Occupation and liberation of the human colony of Shang-Chi. 2158, humans learn potential of biotics. An international effort to track element 0 exposures begins. Roughly 10% of exposed children show some level of biotic ability. 2160, Systems Alliance Parliament formed. 2165, humans establish embassy on Citadel. 2170, Batarian slavers attack the Alliance colony of Mindwar. 2176, Skyllian Blitz. Pirates and slavers attacked Elysium, the human capital in the Skyllian village. Okay, we've got lots of Skyllian Verge. We've got lots of complicated, unpronounceable words. 2177, Thresher Maws devour the Alliance colony of Akuz. 2178, in retaliation for the Skyllian Blitz, an Alliance fleet wipes out an army of slavers on the moon of Torfin. 2183, current date. Okay, so that means that puts us, about 30 years after the First Contact War? Okay. And before we continue here, we'll catch up on the chat. All right, so everybody's still saying everything looks good. Does everything sound okay? When the recordings were playing, were you able to hear them all right? Dialogue and whatnot. Ships and vehicles, the technologies of space travel and surface mobility. All right, so we've got all kinds of stuff here. Light lag prevents sensing in real time at great distances. Ship firing its thrusters at the Saren relay can be easily detected from Earth 5.75 light hours, 6 billion kilometers away. But Earth will only see the event 5 hours and 45 minutes after it occurs. Due to the light speed limit, defenders can't see enemies coming until they have already arrived. Because there is FTL travel and communications, but no FTL sensors, frigates are crucial for scouting and picket duties. Passive sensors are used for long-range detection, while active data sensors obtain short-range, high-quality targeting data. Passive sensors include visual, thermographic, and radio detectors that watch and listen for objects in space. A powered ship emits a great deal of energy. The heat of the life support systems, the radiation given off by power plants, and electrical equipment, the exhaust of the thrusters, starships stand out plainly against the near absolute zero background of space. Passive sensors can be used during FTL travel, but incoming data is significantly distorted by the effects of the mass effect envelope and Doppler shift. Active sensors are radars and high-resolution LADARs, laser detection and ranging, that emit a ping of energy and listen for return signals. LADARs have a narrower field of view than radar, but LADAR resolution allows images of detected objects to be assembled. Active sensors are useless when a ship is moving at FTL speeds. So all of that makes sense. Canaplex says, your voice is as soothing as ever. Samik says, right, chat is quiet as we're all listening to story time. All right, I'll take it. Okay, so we got the codex down. So what's next? What are we doing next here? Let's talk to the navigator again. Is that what we're supposed to do? Actually, I should just look here. There's probably a journal or something that tells me what I'm supposed to do. Missions. Prologue on the Normandy. You're Lieutenant Commander Shepard, Executive Officer. Speak to the Captain Anderson in the comm room. Okay. So we need to find the comm room. Ah, and we've got a little map kind of directing us where to go, I think. That door is not open. Perhaps this way. There we go. Look at that. It doesn't look like it's someone named Anderson. That is an alien, and his name is Nihilus. So this is the Spectre that was mentioned.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Oh, there's an interesting little background distortion on his voice. Where's Captain Anderson?
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
It is beyond beautiful. I don't really know that, but sure.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
What's your point?
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Well, it didn't take long for them to confirm that, did it? I knew it.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Okay. Let's see here. What are we picking up?
What's the payload, Captain?
A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Prothean?
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Okay. So, I can say, I'm glad you're here to help, you sound worried, or we don't need you here, or why did we tell the Council?
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Humans as unpredictable, dangerous, impulsive? Well, screw you, alien. I'm a human being and I can lick as many doorknobs as I damn well please. Alright, so Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you. I should have known why, or like hell he is.
What's going on,
We'll ask
Captain?
why.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
Not many could have survived what you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Okay. So, you put my name forward?
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
All right, fair enough. Captain, do you support this?
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Okay, and of course we're going to investigate more. Tell me more about these Protheans.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their Citadel is the very heart of galactic society, And without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Okay, let's investigate some more. Tell me about Eden Prime.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Okay. Tell me about this beacon.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Okay. What wrong hands might it fall into?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
Okay. Terminus systems?
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
All right, well, I guess I'm ready to go.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
A giant space hand?
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
All right, well. Giant space hand is
Engaging stealth systems.
a much better space body part than we're used to on these streams, isn't it?
Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Can we trust him?
I don't like putting my life in the hands of a Turian, sir.
Nihilus is on our side. He wants you in the Spectres, and he wants that beacon.
All right, understood, Captain.
Ready and able, sir.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Ship perimeter secured, Commander.
All right, so before we run into anything here, we'll catch up on the chat.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere. Keep your guard up.
Okay. So we've got some discussion that Keith David is the voice of Captain Anderson. I thought that was him. I was Googling it at the same time you were all Googling it. And I could place the voice, I could place the face, but I couldn't place the name. And yes, indeed, that is Keith David. They got some good big-name actors for this. And Canaplex says, Joker's one of my favorite characters. Seth Green was a good choice to voice him. I agree. I think it makes sense. Samik says, unbelievable. This is almost 14 years old now. It definitely looks great. Obviously, they made some graphics updates for the new edition. Okay, so we need to go through here and do what? We need to go... I'm guessing we need to go to that thing.
What the hell are those?
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Harmless gas bags. Okay. Well, I'm a human being, so, you know, gas bags, close relative.
Oh, God. What happened here?
Hold LB to switch weapons for your squad. Ah, okay, so I can control the whole squad. Okay, so Kessler... No, who am I equipping with what? Alright, so this must be me. That's the other guy, and that's Caden. I remember him from the ship. Okay, so let's give one of them a sniper. That looks like a sniper rifle. And let's give one of them a shotgun kind of thing. And I'm going to give myself this thing. Because that looks cool. Alright, why not? Use LT to aim. Aiming increases your accuracy. Well, that makes sense. I don't know if I like the shotgun thing. Let's try this again. Okay, and then that is to switch. Alright. Let's move ahead and get interrupted for a cutscene. Okay, so somebody's dead already.
Perimeter clear.
Talk to Caden.
Smells like smoke and death.
Smells like smoke and death. All right, let's go check out Jenkins. We'll be sneaky about it.
Ripped right through his shields. We're out of chance.
He deserves a burial. We can't help him now or forget about him. Let's be nice. He deserves a burial.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay. Where are we going? Apparently not that way. Is there a sprint option? Guessing not.
Eat this.
Oh. Okay. Not sure what I just threw. Hopefully it hits something that needs to be killed. And I think I'm walking backwards. Yes, I'm walking backwards. Let's go the correct way. Metagel is needed to heal injured squad members. Omnigel can be used to bypass decryption and electronics challenges. They can both be acquired. Okay.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
As you gain levels, use the... Alright, so these tutorials are pretty worthless. It's nice that they're there, but it doesn't really help if I can't read them. Alright, use the control pad to issue orders to your squad. Attack your target. Okay. Alright, I see. So I can send them ahead if I want to. Okay, let's put you in the line of fire. Okay. So far this whole level just seems to be kind of straightforward, just to get used to the mechanics of things. Whoa. Okay, so we have some robots to kill. Okay, wrong weapon for that. Let's go sniper. That's not a sniper.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was going to make it.
Ashley Williams.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Yeah, what happened here?
Give me a status report, Williams.
Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
You've been fighting these things?
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
Why don't you take us there?
You're coming with us, Williams. We need that beacon.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
Okay, so we've got John W. with a $5 super chat, says, love the content. Thank you, John. I always appreciate the support. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so Ashley Williams, aye, sir, it's time for payback. Let's do our investigative options. Tell me about the Geth. They sound like bad guys that are going to need murdering.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Okay. What do you know about the beacon?
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
Tell me what happened before the attack.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
And what happened to the scientists?
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon, The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
All right, let's go get him.
Move out.
Okay, access the mission computer, then go to the squad screen to spend talent points for new squad members. All right, so what can we do there? So, squad. All right, I'm still level 1, so I'm guessing I don't have talent points. Okay, I have 3. All right, so for me... All right, I'm going to boost up my armor a little bit. Can I do that? I can. And assault rifles are probably going to be where I live. Let's do that. Assault training, weapon damage by 2%, melee damage by 35%. Yeah, we're not going to be doing any of that. Let's do another assault rifle boost. Oh, I guess I can't do that. Okay. Ah, okay, I can upgrade Ashley. Increases health by 4%. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. How about Caden? Oh, I see. We get 2 per. Okay. Barrier. Bolsters your shield with a biotic barrier that will absorb up to 400 points of damage. Will not block attacks that bypass shields. Alright, sure, why not? Okay, and I still have 1 more point for me. So I guess I might as well put that in pistols. And I still get 1 more point for her. Let's give her some assault rifle too. Okay, and then do I just go back? I guess. Alright, cool. Okay, and I still want a different weapon. There we go. Okay, sniper. That's more like it.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
To change your team's equipment, mission computer. Yeah, I get it. Run to the waypoint to take cover behind the rock. Okay. Ah, okay, so we have a cover system. Move to the edge of cover and press RT to fire, LT to lean out and aim. Okay, so I must have to lean out and aim with this weapon. Okay. Alright, I get the point. How do I get out of there? Okay. Approaching a low object will make you crouch to take cover behind it. So much for that. There we go. Okay. Let's snipe. Who else is shooting at me? There's somebody else out there. If these tutorial screens would go away, maybe we could see better. Alright, I think whatever was out there is dead. X to throw a grenade. Okay, we gotta level up. Okay, A while moving to storm forward rapidly while in combat. Ah, that's how we sprint. Okay. Do I need to loot these guys? Doesn't look like it. Okay, he's really pissed off at that rock. Okay, so far so good. There we go. Now I know how to sprint. Okay, good, good, good. Open the crate. Shotgun, Hurricane, Sniper Rifle, Hammer 1. Okay, and we leveled up. So what does that mean? So we've got 6 more points to use. 4 more on each of our companion. So let's go ahead and boost up assault rifles again. And again. Okay. Charm score at 1 opens up new dialogue options. Yes, please. Intimidate opens up new dialogue options. Yes, please. And we'll take that. And let's go with Ashley. Okay, so we've got... Let's give her more assault rifles. Let's give her more soldier. Let's give her more armor. And a little more firepower. Okay. Good, good, good. We'll go to Caden. So throws enemies away from the caster with a force of 600 newtons. Well, that sounds like fun. Let's go ahead and give him a bunch of that. We'll boost up the barrier. And decryption. Okay. Looks good to me so far. And then we can change equipment. Alright. These menus are kind of complex. But that's okay. We'll learn them as we go. I have no idea what this means. Okay, so assault rifle. Sniper rifle is the Hammer 1. Alright, I'm guessing that we don't really have enough equipment to worry about swapping it out yet. Steve says the different named weapons offer better damage or range or accuracy, worth picking them up all the time. Very good. Oh, there's a photo mode. That's cool. And everything just kind of hangs there. Okay, take photo like that. That's cool. How do I get out of here? Close. Okay. I do think that all games should have a photo mode.
Site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
Do we think there are any survivors?
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Okay, well, they said...
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
All right, they said that rescuing survivors was secondary, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so I still don't really understand where I'm supposed to go. I assume I'm going in the direction of the map. No, that takes me backwards. Ah, we just keep going up the hill. Okay. See, I can figure these things out.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Well, that's not creepy at all.
Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Looks like we gotta kill some undead things. Okay. Any more of the undead running around? Doesn't look like it. Looks like something is up here.
It's closed. Security lock's engaged.
Okay. Easy decryption. Some locked objects require decryption or electronics to access. If any squad member has the required talent, you will be able to unlock the object using the decryption or electronics interface or by spending Omnigel. Advance the central core, use L to move around the ring. Press A and B to move inward and outward, avoid the security programs. Oh, this is going to piss me off. I just know it. Canaplex says, yay, minigames. We'll see. All right, begin manual override. Oh, that wasn't too bad. Okay, cool. I get it.
Humans. Thank the Maker.
Hurry! Close the door before they come back.
You're not creepy and weird at all. Okay. So, you're safe now.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Are you gonna start killing people and feeding them to, like, space anuses and making big meat walls? Something tells me that's the case. I'm pretty sure I should just kill that guy right now before he causes any trouble. And apparently that's an option. No one is saved. The age of humanity has ended. Soon only ruin and corpses will remain. So I don't know if this means I'm going to attack and kill these people, or if it means I'm going to ask them about the attack. This is why everyone hated the Fallout 4 dialogue system, and this is why it's equally irritating here. I'm joking that I should kill that guy. I don't want to kill the other lady, so I'm not going to attack. Tell me about Nihilus.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Maybe he's just racist and he thinks all Turians look the same. Okay, I don't think we're going to attack them if I select this. I'm pretty sure we're going to ask them about the attack. If not, oh well, surprise murder.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the Destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Okay, so we'll keep investigating. What do you know about the beacon? I'm sure Looney Tunes over there has something to say about it.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network, remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please, this isn't the time.
All right, this guy's a few asteroids short of a belt, that's for sure. Okay, so goodbye.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it. Night is falling. The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Okay. Yeah, so he's definitely crazy and is going to cause problems at some point. Doesn't look like I have the option to kill him, though. Pulls me back. So I guess I can't murder him, at least not yet. Alright, so we've got them rescued, I suppose. Is there anything in here to grab? Yes. Okay, so pistol, assault rifle. I'm guessing we're only taking one thing. Right, so there's not as much looting as we're used to in some games, which I'm honestly okay with because it's just kind of time consuming. But now I'm turned around. Which way am I going? Going this way, I think. What do we have here?
Saren.
Oh, you're not evil at all.
Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Did he just kill him? While I was Googling the name of his voice actor? Is that what just happened?
What is that? Off in the distance.
It's a ship. Look at the size of it.
Holy hell. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm thinking maybe a sniper rifle is more useful here. Or maybe our people are doing a better job. Did you just come back to life? Maybe a grenade will prevent that in the future. Not another game where the dead come back to life. Okay, so we've got another door to decrypt. Ooh. Okay, this one's harder. It is definitely
Everybody
Space Frogger, I agree.
We're coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
They're gone. I don't know if it's safe or not.
We took care of them.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it. When we saw that ship, I thought it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
Well, that was probably smart. Tell me more about the attack.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
What do you know about the beacon? Or is the line going to be, tell me everything you know about the beacon?
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
Okay. Tell me more about the ship.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
Was it a jamming signal?
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
Okay, well, I guess that's all I need to know.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
Ah, so you have some valuable things that you're trying to hoard. What's going on here?
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
Smuggling is a crime, and you should be ashamed of yourself. Like what? What did they have?
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Yeah, that's probably true. Okay, so is that all, thanks, or you're holding out on me? So I guess we could try to shake him down for more. I'm guessing red either means that it's evil or that I can't do it. Let's try, is that all?
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Yeah, you're damn right I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm good there. I don't need to break up your smuggling ring. You gave me your stuff.
Okay, forget about it. I've got more important things to worry about.
Good luck.
All right, so we got a weapon combat sensor and we got a pistol Stinger 2. Very good. Okay. So let's just look at equipment here and see if I can figure out what to do with that. All right, so... All right, how do I equip one versus the other? Okay, so we want to equip the Stinger 2. That makes sense. Okay. All right. And then what do we have here for a sniper rifle? The Hammer 1 versus the Avenger 1. Thinking it looks like the Avenger 1's better. The Hammer 1 does slightly better DPS, which actually probably means it's... These are slow, so it's probably just better overall damage. So I'm thinking we're going to equip the Hammer 1. Okay, grenade launcher we're good with. And then for the assault rifle... We've got the Lancer 1 or the Avenger 1. Oh no, just the Avenger 1. Okay. We'll keep that equipped. And... shotgun. I'm not really going to use the shotgun, so I'm just going to leave that alone. And catching up on the chat here. Morgan says, Saren, the guy who shot Nihilus, is Fred Tatasciore? Tatasciore? I don't know how to say that one. He was in a whole boatload of stuff. I did see that when I Googled it and missed that assassination. He was Zur in Destiny. He was also Daniel Hornwright. Ah, okay. Morgan says he also voiced your buddy Dylan Rhodes. Ah, okay. Dylan Rhodes, the loogie hawking attendant of the ash heap. The loogie hawking ash heap exposition machine. All right, so now we're going to look around down here, see what we can find.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait, don't shoot. I'm one of you. I'm human.
You need to be more careful.
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I'm sorry. I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell.
I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
It wasn't the Geth?
You're saying Nihilus was murdered by a Turian?
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
What about the beacon? That's all I really care about.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend. I knew that beacon was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
The Geth didn't find you?
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Hey. You know, it's as they say. You know, they say the early bird gets the worm. Well, you know, how does the worm feel about that? I mean, maybe if the worm was just a slacker and he decided to sleep in that day, he'd still be alive. That's this guy. All right, so I can say you make me sick. I get it. You got lucky. Lucky break for you.
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
Okay, let's see if we can ask any other questions. Tell me more about the attack. Or did we already ask this?
Tell me about the Geth attack.
It was quick.
Okay.
1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
And how about some more about the beacon?
Is there anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me more about the ship.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
All right, well, I guess we got all we need to get out of this lucky bastard. Let's keep going.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Okay, let's talk to our companions quick.
It used to be beautiful here.
Okay, never mind. All right, what's shooting at us from where? From down there? Is there no jumping in this game? Power wheel. Oh, I have special powers. Okay, use throw. Use overkill. Use shield boost. Oof. Okay, so this is like an automatic sniper rifle. Forgot we can use cover. Alright, where are the targets? Alright, well, somebody's got to run ahead and draw them out, I suppose. Medical kit. Okay, let's see if we can switch to a weapon that isn't gonna... isn't gonna heat up so quickly. Okay. No looting to do. All right, easy enough. So we got to use the train controls. Okay, I see what we're doing. Canoplex has got to watch out for that
Set
overheating.
the charges.
Yep, I'm
Destroy
learning
the
that.
entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
All right, so we got to try to stop whatever charges they're leaving, I'm sure. Gamu's here, says hello. Hello to you too. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so what am I doing here? Can I save?
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
I see. Okay, so we got to find these and shut them down. What the heck was that? Okay. A little animation glitch there. All right, well, I'm going to let you guys worry about fighting. I'm going to go look for more of these things. Okay, looks like there's one over here. Okay. Should be right around here. There we go. One more remaining, but our signal's jammed. That's not good. Uh-oh. And I'm dead. Critical mission failure. Resume.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need
All
to
right,
find
so
them
we
all
know
and
where
shut
3
them
of them are. Oh wait, did I miss one down here? Yeah, there's one right here. Okay, so there's 4 remaining. Now there'll be 3. So we're going to get 3 of them on our mini-map, and then the other one is just nowhere to be found, is what it looks like. So I need to watch my health this time. Okay. Disarming one more. Now we have to find the other one. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Must be over this way. No. Down there? Oh, it's right over here. Okay. Alright, I think we're gonna get it unless there's some other surprise. All charges disarmed.
We thought this world was safe until the Geth showed up.
Alright, so the charges are all disarmed. Now what? Okay, so now we gotta fight more of these guys. Alright, so we seem to have made it through there. Now what? Is this the beacon? Ah, the Prothean beacon. Okay, investigate.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up. Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Whoa.
Shepard! No, don't touch it! Too dangerous!
So do I wake up with magic powers now? It exploded. Looks like we broke it.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
Okay, then.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
What happened?
How did I end up here? How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
What about the beacon?
Where's the beacon now? What happened to it?
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
Well, thanks for that.
I appreciate it.
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
Not a dream, a vision. Yeah, that's just a little too mystical for me. I was dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the nest if you need me.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
Well, I can say I feel bad about Jenkins. I guess Jenkins is the one that died. Why is Williams here? Or I'm pissed off about the Geth. Or I'm fine. Why is Williams here? No, I feel bad about Jenkins.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Why is Williams still here?
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Good.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
I'm a little pissed off about the Geth.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
I guess. Well, anyway, you wanted to talk to me about something?
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
Oh, we've got nothing to hide.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best. A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
He hates humans? Well, how could anyone hate humans? We're so wonderful. We're absolutely not just a bunch of flea-bitten monkeys on a spaceship.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
I had a vision, apparently.
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
A warning, war, or our death. I think it was a warning.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we going to say?
What are we going to tell him? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Not if I can help it.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
All right, so we need to expose him.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
All right, so we need to go talk to Joker, which apparently is not in this direction. But before we do that, I'm going to take a quick break here. It is laundry night at Fisty HQ, and things need to get transferred from the washer to the dryer. So bear with me for a minute here. We're not going to go away just yet. We're going to go for at least another hour or so here tonight, and I shall return. So please do talk amongst yourselves in the chat. This is really good so far. I'm really, really enjoying it. Definitely something I'm going to get deep into. So hang tight for just a few minutes. Let me make sure all this stuff works as planned, seeing as things were being weird. Come on. Where is it? Okay, I think it should be working now. There it is. All right, I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Where did it go now? This delay is weird. All right. All right, well, the screen should come up. If it's not coming up, I don't know what to tell you. So we're just going to... I'm just going to step away for a minute here. It won't take long. And I shall return. Okay, and I'm back, and I figured out what the problem was. All right, we're back in the game now. Very, very good. Let's catch up on the chat. John W. says, I really like the design of the Geth. Yes, they're awesome looking. And Gamu says, was I the only one who enjoyed Mass Effect 3 multiplayer? Well, I've never played any Mass Effect game, so I can't speak to that at all. And apparently Gamu was looking for a buyer for an Enclave mod and got one for 35,000 caps. They're definitely tough to get. They are definitely tough to get. And they're in high demand right now. Let's see here. People really want to trade legacies for it. You can easily find the mod for 2 to 3 server hops. Ah, okay. And Morgan says, I did a vacuum tube run for Ren to Watoga. Stopped in to see it and I got it first try. Okay, yeah, so that's one you can get from the... is that the Flamer mod, Gamu? Because I'm going to need to farm some of those, so... As you will see after tomorrow's legendary crafting video.
Hey, Commander.
All right, let's talk to Ashley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
He'll be missed.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
Well, you earned it.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
You know, seeing as you survived landing on that planet and Jenkins didn't, how are you holding up?
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine. But to see my whole unit wiped out, and you never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things would have been a lot worse if you hadn't shown up.
Well, you definitely helped.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
Well, I'm glad to have you.
I think you're going to fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
And Gamu confirmed, yes, it's the Enclave Flamer mod. Cool, so I can server hop Watoga and hopefully get some that way. So that's good. All right, where am I going? So here's an elevator. Let's just keep looking around for a minute, though. I assume the elevator's just going to take me where these stairs take me. Okay, so we're back up where we were. Nav manual 1.4.1. Let's see what that is. I went in the codex. Okay. Galaxy map. And it says open, but I'm not close enough to open it. Okay. Yeah, can't really tell much from that. All right, let's go talk to Joker and tell him to land.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
This is pretty awesome.
Alliance Tower, please proceed to Dock 422.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Well, you know, I'm sure they don't like it, but he definitely is dangerous and treasonous all the way.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
So it looks like the administration is loaded with bureaucratic incompetence. All right, follow the pulsing hour on your radar to the Citadel Tower, but we can also go to this computer. All right. We beat Space Frogger again. Alliance Patrol report. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Rho cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system, but was recalled before her team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector. Do we want to send in a recon team?
Big place.
Got anything to say,
I
Ashley?
can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Okay. Let's talk to the receptionist.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
Commander?
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
And I am a dignitary and notable person. Location. I have no idea what that is.
What is this place?
This is the Presidium. More specifically, you are at the Citadel embassies. If you have more questions, please access Avina.
What's Avina?
What's that?
Oh, Avina is the virtual guide for the Citadel. Feel free to access the terminal yourself.
All right. Can I ask you a personal question?
What's your name? What do you do here?
My name is Safiria. I'm the administrative assistant for the embassies.
Are you busy right now?
You seem to be distracted.
The embassies are the hub of all Citadel politics. When you represent trillions of citizens, it tends to get a little busy.
Okay.
I should be going now.
Good enough.
Have a pleasant day.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
All right, so we have more stuff in the codex too, but I've only got, about an hour here before we got to wrap this up, so let's just keep going through here. Let's access Avina.
Greetings and welcome to the Presidium. My name is Avina, and I am pleased to be your virtual guide throughout this level of the Citadel space station.
Are you real?
So are you a person or a program?
I am a fully interactive virtual intelligence, programmed to provide spontaneous guidance at predetermined locations of interest throughout this level of the Citadel. I may also be contacted through any of the Presidium VI terminals, should you require assistance.
Sounds interesting.
Give me the tour.
You are standing at Presidium Tourism Terminal 1. On either side of this lobby are the embassies of the various Citadel races, along with CSEC headquarters. On the far end of this level, you can see the Citadel Tower, where the Council meets regularly to discuss matters of interstellar importance.
Tell me about CSEC.
I want to know more about Citadel security.
Citadel security serves as law enforcement for all regions of the Citadel, though the majority of officers serve in the wards. Executor Palin, a Turian, is the current head of CSEC, but individuals from virtually every species across Citadel space serve as officers beneath him. If you wish to learn more, Executor Palin's office is located in the CSEC headquarters just across the lobby.
Tell me more about the embassies.
Tell me about the embassies.
Each species in Citadel space important enough to be consulted on matters of galactic politics maintains an embassy on the Presidium. The Volus were the first non-council species to be granted an embassy, roughly 2,384 galactic standard years ago. As Citadel space has expanded, more embassies have been added. The most recently added embassy belongs to your own species, humanity. It was added 19 galactic standard years ago, despite some rather vocal opposition.
Why was humanity opposed?
Why were people trying to keep my species out?
Some species felt humanity was given preferential treatment. It often takes a century or more before a new species is granted an embassy. The Council gave a great deal of thought to this matter. In the end, they decided humanity's impact on Citadel space was significant enough to warrant an embassy.
What do you think about it?
Do you agree with their decision?
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Why were the Volus the first here?
How come the Volus were the first species given an embassy?
In the early years following the formation of the Council, the Volus were, apart from the Asari and Salarians, the most populous and widespread species in Citadel space. They established many new colonies and trading outposts, and they petitioned the Council for a greater role in determining interstellar policy. In recognition of their work to expand interstellar trade and establish a standardized galactic economy, the Volus were granted an embassy here on the Citadel.
Just an embassy?
Why weren't they made a council race?
The Council races have extensive responsibilities. They must provide personnel and ships for the Citadel fleets. They often provide economic aid in times of disaster. It would be unfair to demand such an enormous burden of a species unable to meet these obligations. The embassies allow lesser species to have a voice on the Citadel.
Lesser species?
That's pretty damn arrogant.
I apologize if my personality has offended you. Please submit all formal complaints in writing to the Citadel Tourist and Visitor Board.
Tell me more about the Spectres.
Do you know anything about Spectres?
The term Spectre is derived from the branch of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance. Each Spectre agent is handpicked by the Council. Their primary role is preserving galactic stability and resolving volatile situations that cannot be handled through normal political channels. In this role, they are granted extraterritorial rights and jurisdictions. Spectres answer to no law or authority except the Council itself.
Tell me about the Citadel Council.
What can you tell me about the Citadel Council?
Originally, the Council consisted of representatives from the Asari and Salarians, the two dominant species in Citadel space. Roughly 1,304 galactic standard years ago, Turians were invited to join the Council in recognition of the role they played during the Krogan Rebellion. Since then, the three Council races have worked together to ensure the peaceful coexistence of the galactic community, while preserving individual autonomy for each species.
Sounds a little too perfect.
It can't be as simple as that. There must be problems somewhere in the system.
I am not programmed to make that kind of qualified judgment. My code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations.
Goodbye.
All right,
Goodbye,
well,
and
that's
thank you
enough
for
of that.
using Avina. Please enjoy your visit to the Citadel.
Here's a random Turian. Use Citadel Rapid Transit to travel quickly between major locations. As you explore the Citadel, more locations will unlock. Okay. Let's go to the tower. Catch up on the chat real quick here. So lots of follow-up on the Enclave mods for Fallout 76. That's very good. Now I know. John says, Ashley's sort of a space racist. Okay. And Cirque says, my name is Syphilis. Nice to meet you. John says, Fisty, glad you went with the classic Shepard look. It was weird to me when people make him look different. I didn't even see an option to make him look different. So, otherwise I might have. But, yeah, we're going to roll with it as it is. Okay, so here are some Turians. Can we overhear anything? Garrus?
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the Council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Who was that you were talking to?
Who were you just talking to?
That was Executor Palin, head of Citadel Security, my boss. He'll be presenting my findings on Saren to the Council.
And what did you find?
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
I mean, this isn't an intuition. We know that he killed Nihilus. We know that he went after the beacon. We know this. So, this isn't some intuition thing. They're either just incredibly incompetent, or they are working with him. And what do we have here? Well, you're a rather intriguing alien life form, aren't you? Okay, well, I don't want to use rapid transit. I want to go where I'm supposed to go. Here we go. We'll find the captain again.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
Except for the fact that he was there.
By Citadel Security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
How'd you get involved in all this?
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed. But what can you expect from a human?
So this is kind of interesting. They showed us the cutscene where Saren killed Nihilus. We know he killed Nihilus. But apparently our character hasn't seen that? I don't know, that's a little confusing. Alright, so insults, typical.
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Yeah, quit protecting this guy.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence, not wild imaginings and reckless speculation.
Yeah, can't really
Do you have
blame him
anything
there.
else to add, Commander Shepard?
You won't see the truth.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred from the Spectres is denied.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Guess I'm just gonna have to find him and kill him then.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
How do you know Saren?
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
Well, the Council isn't gonna help us.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Why can't we just go find him and put bullets in his head? That seems like an efficient way to deal with this. Yeah, so I'll go talk to Garrus. That sounds like a good idea, because apparently you won't consider just assassinating Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
The Captain deserves better than this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Any other leads?
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
What about you and Saren?
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
Okay. So would I. He's a monster. Well, let's keep investigating. Tell me about... We got all kinds of stuff here. Tell me about the Council and the Ambassador.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skyllian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The Ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Tell me more about Harkin.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Sounds like a pretty cool dude. We should go hang out with him. So they abandoned him?
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
Talk to me about the Spectres.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
And what if one goes too far?
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
How are Spectres chosen?
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
All right, I think we know what we need to know here.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the Ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Catching back up on the chat, Samik says your character heard the shot. It was the worker who saw it. Okay, well, that makes sense. It's just a little strange that they're just telling me as a player that, but my character doesn't know it. It just seems weird. Or hasn't seen it, rather. And Bongwater says it looks like Star Wars. All these Jar Jar Binks wannabes. I can see that. There's definitely a Star Wars meets Star Trek feel to this. Dirty Scav is here, says I'm late. Well, hey, better late than never. Welcome to the tail end of the stream tonight. And where are we going now? Okay, check the journal. All right, so we need to... All right, find some proof that Saren's connected with the Geth. All right, well, we need to do that, but we can't do that right away. We need to go speak to Harkin. And see Barlavon. Okay. So basically, we've got about a half an hour here. We'll go find these people and have some initial conversations to set up for the next one.
Up to something.
What guy?
This guy.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't. Never mind.
What were you doing there, dude?
Yes, is there something you want?
Following the Keepers? What's a Keeper?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Huh?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Why not?
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
Why are you lying to me?
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
Let me help.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
And let's keep it that way. I'm with the Alliance.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
Why are you doing this?
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers. We see them working everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
Fair enough.
I should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
All right, well, we're going to go into the codex and see if there's anything about the Keepers. I'm sure there's lots of stuff.
After the Geth secural... The Geth... When the Asari discovered the Citadel, they also discovered the Keepers, a docile, multi-limbed insect race that seemingly exists only to maintain and repair the Great Prothean Station. Early attempts to communicate with or study the Keepers were failures, and it is now illegal to interfere with or impede Keeper activity. Because they are completely non-threatening, Keepers have become virtually invisible to everyone else. Similarly, they seem indifferent to other species, except for their tendency to help new arrivals integrate themselves into the Citadel. No matter how many Keepers die due to old age, violence, or accident, they maintain a constant number. No one has discovered the source of new Keepers, but some hypothesize they are genetic constructs, biological androids created somewhere deep in the inaccessible core of the Citadel itself.
Interesting. Okay. Morgan says it's Mr. Movie Phone. Very much so. Okay, so Keeper, we can scan it. Keeper scan has been uploaded to the database. All right. I'm going to go into photo mode here and take a picture. So it's got like a snake head and an arachnoid kind of body. Reminds me of the Skitters from that show Falling Skies that was on a few years back. All right. So we've got plenty of new codex entries to go through too, but as I said, we're going to do that next time. I have a feeling they're going to pile up, so I'd almost bet we could spend entire streams just listening to those entries. Rear Admiral Kohaku.
With one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander? Commander?
Okay, so he has nothing to say to me now. Is that Garrus? Oh, we have another Keeper. No, you're not Garrus. Okay.
No, I just want to ask a couple of questions.
So, some markers would be helpful here, but maybe that's the point. They want this to feel like an open space. And it does. Oh, we have another Keeper. Can't get past him. Can I go through here? No?
Don't be ridiculous. The Volus won't be joining the Council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coattails if they succeed.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move. But the Volus? No. The Hanar are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right, though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
That voice sounds familiar, too. All right, let's see if we can travel anywhere. Ward's locations. Cora's Den, that's someplace we need to go. Let's go there. You have arrived at Cora's Den, a gentleman's club in the wards. Uh-huh, okay.
That's him.
Oh. We're going into combat? Oh, I wasn't expecting that.
Thought that one had my name on it.
Okay, we'll go ahead and heal up our companion. And then we'll go into the gentleman's club. I wonder if they have a hot tub in here. Morgan says like a typical strip club. Oh my, there we go. We've got some, all right, we're just going in with our guns out. I didn't think you were allowed to walk around in strip clubs with your guns out.
Back off, Rex. Fist told us to take you down if you showed up. What are you waiting for? I'm standing right here. This is Fist's only chance. If he's smart, he'll take it. He's not coming out, Rex. End of story. This story is just beginning. Out of my way, humans. I have no quarrel with you.
What was that all about?
Who knows? Let's just try not to get caught in the middle.
But getting caught in the middle might be fun. There's Harkin. Let's talk to him. Okay, we've got more janky animations going on. Okay.
Alliance military. I could have been a Marine, you know. Instead, I joined the goddamn Citadel security. Biggest mistake of my life.
Maybe you can help me.
Harkin, right? I was told you could help me find someone. A Turian CSEC officer named Garrus.
Garrus? You must be one of Captain Anderson's crew. Poor bastard, still trying to bring Saren down, eh? I know where Garrus is, but you gotta tell me something first. Did the captain let you in on his big secret?
What secret is that?
Is there something I should know about the captain?
The captain used to be a Spectre. Didn't know that, did you? It was all very hush-hush. The first human ever given that honor, and then he blew it. Screwed up his mission so bad they kicked him out. Of course, he blames Saren. Says the Turians set him up.
Well, he probably did. What went wrong?
Why'd they kick him out?
Have to ask him. I never heard any of the details. Bet it's a good story, though. The hero's fall. Classic tragedy.
Well, that's really not what I'm here for.
Just tell me where Garrus went.
Garrus was sniffing around Dr. Michelle's office. She runs the med clinic on the other side of the wards. Last I heard, he was going back there.
I'm out of here.
Oh,
Yeah,
I didn't want to do that.
Go. Let me drink in peace. Yeah? What do you want?
Tell me more about Garrus.
What do you know about Garrus?
Damn hothead is what he is. Still figures he can save the world. Always bucking heads with the Executor. He'll pay for it soon enough. The Executor loves to put us lowly field agents in our place. Just look what happened to me.
Tell me more about Citadel security.
What's it like working for CSEC?
You mean, what was it like? The executor suspended me without pay. Recurring violations. CSEC was keeping a file on me. Can you believe that? Every mistake I ever made went into the books. Get a little rough with a suspect, note in the file. Have a couple of drinks on duty, note in the file. Skim a couple of credits off a drug bust, note in the file. It's a goddamn witch hunt.
Tell me more about Captain Anderson.
How well do you know Captain Anderson?
Met him a few times over the years. One of those hardcore military guys. Yes, sir. No, sir. Can't have any fun with a stick up your ass, sir. That's probably why he climbed the Alliance ranks so fast. The military loves brown-nosers.
He earned his rank.
The captain's a good soldier.
Sure, whatever. Dress him in a fancy suit, pin some shiny medals on his chest, and call him a hero. Everybody else does. But if he's so great, why'd the Spectres kick him out? Why'd you go ask him about that?
All right, well, we could give this guy a stern talking to, but somehow I don't think that's going to be helpful, so let's just walk away.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, good. Go. Let me drink in peace.
Ashley seems to be enjoying the show. We can sit down in the chair and... Are we going to get an alien lap dance? Well, I don't think we can pass up this opportunity. We'll lean forward a little bit more. And relax again. Okay, so that's all there is to it. All right, fair enough. Let's go. Morgan says, depends on the gun and depends on the strip club. All right, so we've got a door opening. Let's just keep walking around here. I saw another named character. General Septimus. Let's go talk to this guy.
Go away. I'm not interested in talking.
But there's a button over you that says talk.
She left me. Just like that.
Ah, so you're heartbroken. Maybe I can get you drunk and get information from you.
Who needs her anyway? Damn Asari and their secrets and lies. Go away. I'm not interested in talking.
All right, we can talk to this person.
Not now. I'm watching the show.
Okay. So, you know, thought maybe we could get a little bit of Captain Kirk going on here and chat up some hot aliens, but I guess not.
I got business here, but not with you.
Okay.
Sorry, I'll get to you when I can. Hi, be with you in a minute. Enjoy the entertainment. I'll get to you soon.
Okay, so I guess we can't buy anything at the bar. All right, let's move along.
Captain Anderson tell us he used to be a Spectre?
Maybe it's not true. Harkin's an ass. Bet he's just messing with our heads.
You're probably right. Still, I'd like to hear what the captain has to say about all this.
Yeah, eventually. All right, so we've got a new marker to follow. To the lower markets, continue through the upper markets and beyond to find Presidium and CSEC Academy access. Okay. This place is huge.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Yeah, sure.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Let's view the non-human armors. Okay, doesn't look like I have enough, I don't know if I can wear the non-human armor. Sell all junk. Okay. Here we have heavy armor human. Okay, so this is my stuff. No, I don't want to do that. I want to talk to
Hello
him.
there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Let's view the standard items. Oh, wow. Okay, all of these things cost an awful lot more money than I have. Alanis risk control license for the Normandy quartermaster. It seems like something I may need at some point. Metagel upgrade increases maximum units of metagel by 1. That seems like a smart thing to have. And that seems like something I'm going to need too. So we are good, I think. Unless I want to sell some of my stuff. But my stuff isn't really worth anything. So we'll back out of here. Samik says, get the licenses. Okay, yep. Seems sensible. Conrad Werner.
Really? Wow, it's you. You're Commander Shepard, the hero of Eden Prime. I am so honored to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine.
Nice to meet you. And you are?
My name is Conrad Werner. They say you killed more than 100 Geth on Eden Prime.
Yeah, they say that. I just tried to help.
I spend most of the time trying to stay alive and help the colonists.
Hey, I know you're probably busy, but do you have time for a quick autograph?
Sure, why not?
Anything for a fan. Here.
Thanks. I really appreciate it. My wife is going to be so impressed. I'll let you get back to work. But next time you're on Earth, I'd love to buy you a drink. Thanks again.
This guy's going to use that to forge my signature on something, isn't he? Okay, an expat.
Hello, Earth Clan. No doubt you've just come back from the colonies. Will you be needing supplies?
Tell me about these colonies.
What colonies are you talking about?
Oh, my mistake, Earth Clan. I assumed... It doesn't matter. Pharos? Noveria? Well, if you haven't heard of them yet, I'm sure you will soon. But it doesn't matter where you hail from. My goods are available to all.
Tell me about Noveria.
What can you tell me about Noveria?
The corporate capital of the Attican Traverse. Very cold. Very snowy. I don't get too many clients from there. They all have their own private suppliers.
All right. How about Pharos?
I'd like to know more about Pharos.
It's an old Prothean world. Their buildings still litter the surface. The humans aren't the first to colonize it, but they are the most recent. I just realized I haven't heard from my contact on that planet for some time. Ah, well, I'm sure he's fine.
Let's see what you have for sale.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Okay, let's look for upgrades and things like that. Elcos Combine license. Oh, might as well. Okay. Oh, we've got another keeper. Volus Shopper. Okay, so the Volus is like him.
Best place on this ward to buy upgrades. Prices are pretty good here.
Okay.
I don't think you bought this here. I don't sell this model.
Look, I know it was you. I remember your face.
Really, that's impressive. Usually you humans can't tell one Turian from another.
This was the place. Now, are you going to give me a refund or not?
Do you have your proof of purchase?
What? No, I don't think you ever gave me one.
I'm sorry then. I can't help you.
But what do you...
Can't help you.
Okay. Dirty Scav says, I never played any of these games, neither have I. So we're up for... in for some surprises here. What do we have going on here? Nothing? I will say, I am really impressed by this. This is just massive. All these people to talk to, all these voice lines, this whole universe created. This is really, really deep and complex. I'm definitely impressed by this. Welcome to the wards. Okay. Emily Wong.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. I'm Emily Wong. I'm an investigative journalist working here on the Citadel. Could I have a moment of your time?
Do all investigative journalists cut giant holes in their clothing? Interesting choices. Sure, you can have a moment of my time.
What do you need?
I've been hunting for evidence of corruption and organized crime on the Citadel, but there are places I can't go. I was hoping you might share anything you find during your own investigation. I can make it worth your time.
Okay. How investigations are linked?
How do you know that my investigation is going to uncover anything you need?
You wouldn't be investigating if it weren't big. And if it's big, it's something I'd like to hear about.
Okay. Why me?
You've got to have access to better sources. Why contact me?
I'm using every source I can find, but I think I've got a better shot with you. According to your file, you survived back on Akuz when everyone else in your squad got killed. If anyone can find the worst elements of the Citadel and live to tell about it, it's you.
Okay. What's your source of information?
How do you know I'm investigating anything here on the Citadel?
I'm a good journalist, Commander Shepard. Word gets around.
Okay. Yeah, I'll work with you. Why not?
Sounds like a good cause. If I find any information, it's yours.
Thank you, Commander. You won't regret it.
Samik says Holzer to get the scoop. Morgan says she's got to be cold. Yeah, I mean, it looks like she would be. I mean, if this is the style in future space, like, I can think of worse places to be. But, just seems a little surprising. But, here's another person wearing basically the same thing. So this must just be modern Citadel style. View of the nebula. Dirty skin. Morgan says, that's like bedroom clothes from Adam and Eve. Dirty Scav says, I never trust any reporter ever seen The Mask. Morgan says, if this is the outfits we have to wear in the future, then I need to hit the gym. Yeah, probably, I'm not sure that's going to work for everybody in the future. But maybe, maybe you don't need to hit the gym in the future. Maybe we're all just, genetically engineered to be perfect and fit right in clothes with giant holes in them. I mean, in fairness, it's not like the dudes aren't walking around in skin-tight nonsense, too. Okay, so we are approaching midnight here. I plan to wrap up around midnight. And at this point, we've got a lot to do. We've got a lot to explore. So I think this is going to be as good a time as any to call it a night. Let's make sure we can save. There we go. All right, so yeah, I think this is as good a time as any to call it a night. We just want to do a little bit of housekeeping here before I go and set some expectations for the next couple of weeks. I am really, really enjoying this. This is definitely my kind of game. We've got tons of characters to talk to, tons of lore to dive into. I'm not gonna lie, I want to play more of this. This is not going to be a game that I want to play for a couple of hours once a week. So that was kind of my concern going into it. Will I really want to wait that long in between play sessions? And the answer is probably no. So if you want to follow along with this series, then definitely make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you have notifications turned on. Maybe follow me on Twitter too, because I think it's safe to expect that I might do some more streams at odd times. Don't be surprised if I maybe tomorrow night might even jump on for, I'm not usually home from work and everything till about 10, but don't be surprised if I jump on late and play for a couple of hours, or during the day on other days. So we'll definitely be doing this on Thursday nights, but there may be other streams in between. It will not surprise me at all if there are, because this is going to be a long game. There's going to be a lot to get through, and I don't want to wait a week to get into it. So look out for stuff like that. Tomorrow, there will be a legendary crafting video. Next week, my plan is to actually not post any recorded Fallout 76 stuff. So no weapon video on Tuesday, no script or crafting video on Friday. I'm just going to do live streams next week, and we may see some extra Mass Effect streams as a result of that. Long story short, I've been doing the channel for over a year at this point. I haven't taken a break from pre-recorded content at all, and I've just got a bunch of stuff on my plate that I want to handle, so I'm going to spend some time doing that. And I think we can survive if I don't post those things for a little bit. I've just got stuff to get caught up on, and now that I'm playing this, I want to dig into it a little, so we're going to spend some more time with that. So we're definitely going to do all of those things, and then the week after that, I would expect to see things back to normal. But basically, I just need a little breathing room so I can... normally, I've got pre-recorded videos kind of basically done in advance, and I'm now to the point where I don't have that because the last few weeks have been so crazy. So I need to play catch up a little bit and kind of pad the future content so that I don't drive myself crazy. So with all of that said, thank you all for watching, and I am glad you all came out tonight. We'll catch up on the chat again here. Let's see here. Morgan says, at least we lucked out with the storms tonight. It was super, super bad earlier. Yeah, I didn't have anything here. That was good. And Samik says, if the servers keep this up, I may have to revisit this game. That's another factor for me, is as long as the Fallout 76 servers are so wonky, like, what's the rush? We got plenty of time for this season. I'm still planning on doing the Wednesday night Fallout 76 streams, but, I'm into this game right now, so why not dig into it a little bit? And let's see here. Canaplex says it's a very long game when you get into exploration and the side quests, and that is exactly what I'm hoping to do. I like that, and that's my whole thing whenever I play a game. If I'm going to like it, if I'm going to play it, I want to play it the way I want to play it. So... I'm going to dig into the side quests. I'm going to go into the lore. I'm going to dive into all that stuff because this is huge and I really like it. People put a ton of thought and work into this. So the last thing I want to do is go rushing through it. And John says, yay, more streams. Samik says that's a lot of hours for all 3 titles, and eventually we'll get through all of them, I have a feeling. Cirque says, good night. Canoplex with a $10 super chat. Thank you, Canoplex. Yay, Mass Effect streams. There will definitely be more. And now don't be surprised if some of those are short. Like if I have, long day at work, I might just want to come on, play for an hour or so, and call it a night. So don't be surprised if they're shorter. Don't be surprised if they're at odd times. But with a game this deep and this long, I don't think there's any harm in that. And Morgan says good night. Cirque says good night. And I also say good night. Once again, thank you all for watching. Have a great night. I'll see you all next time.